It is Wellness Week here on Daytime. All week long, we are showcasing the places that help keep your wellness in check. There are so many vitamins and brands to choose from. How do you know what's right for you? Vous Vitamin specializes in using individualized health, diet, fitness, and lifestyle data to customize your all-in-one multivitamin tablets. I spoke to the co-founder to learn how they make this experience a personalized one. How did you ladies get this going?
So we are both physicians. I'm an internist, Rami's an endocrinologist, and we became friends through work. And through our friendship, we used to talk about our practices. And one thing we noticed that despite our different specialties, we were spending a lot of time talking to our patients about vitamins. It seemed like everybody was confused about what they should or shouldn't be taking. They were hearing lots of conflicting things in the media or from friends. And so people were coming in either not taking anything, and many of them were in fact vitamin deficient because of that, or they were coming in with bags and bags of things they were taking, and they were showing them to us, and we were going, oh my gosh, stop taking that, or, you know, you're taking too much, you're taking too little, So we realized that there was really a big sort of gap here, and that people were just confused, as they should be. And as physicians, we knew that there was a role for taking vitamins to help maintain and improve health, but the answer was not the same for everyone. So it's not like we could make one product and say everyone should be taking this. So we kind of used our skills as physicians to come up with the concept of the personalized multivitamin. And really, we were the first in the space to come up with this concept. And then we used technology to help us create an algorithm where you could go online and you could answer a lot of the questions that we would have normally asked you in the office, and get a product that was suited to you. And it was medically sound and safe and appropriate. And it's just been extremely well received.
Yeah, let's talk about the value of taking one specifically for one person instead of a handful of things, which I know a lot of us are doing.
Yep. So I think in our journey started with patients coming in with bags of multivitamins saying, or all kinds of supplements saying, what should I be taking? And we were noticing when they have other medical problems, they're on so many pills, and there was a really pill overload. And so their adherence was actually pretty low as well. So we started saying, like, how can we make this simpler? How can we make sure that the products that you get are what you actually need, as well as how do they work with interference or issues that come up with the other vitamins that you take. We found that people who were taking pill packs, really maybe they'd be good, stick to it for about a month or two, and then they'd kind of forget, or it'd be really expensive. They weren't able to afford it. So we were working on a journey of how do we simplify this process? How do we recommend it for people? So we started kind of a backwards journey, and started looking at what's the evidence for what's included in a multivitamin. Do we need this? So our vitamins are a little bit different because we don't have kind of the A to Z ingredients at very low doses, so that makes you feel like you got a lot in there.
Yeah.
We are very kind of proactive, where we are maybe less ingredients or more unusual ingredients that are at higher doses depending on your symptoms or your medical conditions. And we really culled through the literature, the medical literature, to make sure that what you're taking is what you need, and that there's evidence and clinical trials behind it. The other thing that we really focused on was safety. So we are USP sealed. It's an outside organization that basically makes sure what's on the label is in the bottle, and what's on the bottle is in the label.
Got it.
And there's another one called GMP, which is Good Manufacturing Practices. And those are the two labels you want to look at for on all your supplements, because it's a really highly unregulated industry, and so you don't really always know what you're getting off the shelf, even from our local pharmacies and drugstores.
Okay, because years ago I went to broken down vitamins instead of the one because it upset my stomach, right? And I know that's a lot of people's problems. I jumped on, I took your test, and I was happy to see that I'm taking a lot of ones I should, but how do I know dosaging? And it's like, where does that fall into all of it?
Well, so that's what we worked really hard to sort of combine our physician expertise and the needs of our customers to create products that are both safe and effective.
Okay.
As Rami mentioned, we use a lot of the medical data and literature to sort of drive the creation of our products. So we are giving you the appropriate doses for your individual needs.
Okay.
I mean, you know, just because your friend is taking X, Y, or Z amount of vitamin D does not mean that you need that. So that's why answering our survey and giving us the details about, you know, your lifestyle, your health history, your other medications and things like that is very useful in creating those products.
And just on a very basic scale, not having to pay for 15 different vitamins and they're all in one is very nice.
Exactly. I mean, we really were going for, as Rami mentioned, simplicity for the customer, because we realized that people, I mean, you could make a full-time career out of trying to figure out what vitamins to take and then taking them if you're taking, you know, handfuls of different pills. We, you know, created, it's basically a 2-pill solution. They're 2 easy to swallow pills that are more digestible than many common multivitamins, and we get amazing feedback from our customers about how easy they are to take and how much people actually enjoy taking them and feel better on them, you know, especially as compared to other products people have taken in the past.
Okay, we talked about ease. Give us the lowdown on how it all works.
So basically, you go online to VuVitamin.com and you take about a 5 to 7 minute survey, and it's kind of fun, and it just asks you a lot of questions about, you know, everything from your exercise habits, your what you like to eat, your medical conditions. Are there some other specific medications that you're on? And then it analyzes you and it matches you to the multivitamin that's correct for you. And I think a lot of people also give us feedback that say it's like if your best friend was a doctor, because the kind of advice and the simplicity of it is like very easy to comprehend, understand. There's frequently asked questions online that you can look at, blog resources, and we even wrote a book called The Vitamin Solution to doctors clarify the confusion about vitamins in your health. So it's kind of like a vitamin, you know, resource to be able to get the answers that you're looking for.
Yeah, there's so much conflicting information out there. Doctors, thank you so much for being here. A lot of good information. It really makes it easier for folks to figure out what they need instead of what they think they need.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, grab those phones and scan the QR code on your screen for more information about Vous Vitamin. You can also give them a call or visit VuVitamin.com. They've got a promo code for daytime viewers. Just use the code WGN and get 30% off your first purchase. Be sure to take the free personalized vitamin quiz and see your custom vitamin results.